Changing the trail of exploring RC crawling? Well, guess what? RC Crawlers and Coffee brings you morning wisdom, the latest rig tunings, and pro tips that you'll need. So call out of bed and stick around.
Welcome back to the RC Crawlers and Coffee. This morning we got Jorden and Rex. Welcome, guys.
What's up, guys?
Morning.
We just want to get to know you guys, tell people about you. Start off with Rex.
My name is Rex Maximo. I am from Concord, California, originally from San Ho. Been into crawling since December of 2020. These things honestly have changed my life. I have a lot of fun with these little micro crawlers. Was in Vegas, coming back from a backpacking trip in Arizona and Utah. And my homegirl, she wanted to go to an RC hobby shop because she wanted to buy she lives in Kauai, so she wanted to buy her little brother an RC. So we went into this store and I saw this Chevy C10 Axial SEX24 flexing on a rock with truck balls dangling in the back, and I was like, man, this is sick. Well, I was like, what is this? And he was like, oh, rock crawlers. And I was like, what? And then honestly, I don't gamble and stuff, so I had money for gambling, but I just ended up buying that rig. Went back to that hotel room that night, and all the guys and the girls, they went clubbing and stuff. I stayed and I just grabbed all their luggages, and I freaking made a whole course throughout the whole room. And I was up till when they got back at 2 or 3 in the morning, just crawling. And I had so much fun with it. Next day, 2 of my homies we went back to that RC shop, and they ended up buying rigs too. And ever since then, went crazy learning how to build these things. At one point, I had 16 of them.
Jeez.
I think it would have been cheaper if you stayed there to gamble.
Yeah, long term. But eventually, I figured out I only run 3 at most. So my suggestion, if you are going to get into these micro crawlers, just make sure you build one that's specific for what you want to do, like a trail rig or a comp rig, and stick with that, because you're going to be spending a lot of money on rigs that you don't even use anymore.
But I think that we all do that. I mean, we all start like that, where we start with one, and it's just okay, cool. And then you see someone else's build, and you're like, okay, I want to build something like that. And then next thing you know, like you said, you got 12, 16 cars just chilling there. It's
A lot of money spent. But honestly, these things are fun. We do a lot of competitions out here. Juan's hosted one out here at Linda Vista. Usually we've been going to Delta RC up in Antioch. Chino's been running a monthly comp out there for that RC hobby shop over there, and it's pretty fun. So once a month it happens, and it's a game changer.
Oh yeah. All right. My name is Jorden. I'm from Sunnyvale, California, and I've been crawling for about a year now. My first rock crawler I picked up was back in March. What led me to it was one of my other hobbies that I like to do is I like to go disperse camping a lot, spend some times out in the outdoors, and one of the things that I wanted to, entertain myself other than being out there was I'd always see these rock formations wherever I camp, and then I'm like, man, I know there's RC rock crawlers. I wish I probably should get one just to keep me kind of entertained out here. And I started doing some research, and then it led me to that Vanquish Ready to Run that had just came out at the time last year. And then it was a pretty good price point, and then reviews were good. Even looking at their expensive kits, I was like, there's no way I can eat that cost, and I'm unsure, about getting into it, right? Because those kits alone are 4 or 5. Pretty high up there.
Yeah, you have the Phoenix that's in the middle range, and then you have the Pros and the Ultras that are in the $800-900 range.
Yeah.
Discontinued now, but they vary. So I mean, I'm glad they came out with one of those kits that you can buy ready to run, something on the affordable side.
Yeah, so it pretty much made me enter this hobby pretty easy without spending a lot of money into it. And then after bringing it camping, I was having so much fun, and then I was like, oh man, back here in the city, where else can I bring this? Which led me to finding a group of guys on Bark that hosted some crawls and all that. And then it's funny, I seen you were a member of it, and I messaged him. I was like, hey, I have this the Vanquish Ready to Run, and I see you guys are going to Sam's Trail. I was like, is that cool to bring that out there? Because I knew nothing about that place.
Well, let them know. Well, I mean, I know this guy since we were kids.
Oh yeah,
dude. We grew up in the same neighborhood, so we hung out a lot.
Dude, yeah, me and Edgar, we used to skateboard a lot back in the days, just all around Sunnyvale. Take all bus all around the spots in the South Bay, wherever we could, with our little skate crew, all that. So that was
it's kind of full circle
I
type
know.
of thing, dude.
It's funny, like, you know, we had aspirations or just like, oh man, getting sponsored skating, you know, when we were younger, but it changed. It's like, oh man, we're in RCs now, and then we're part of a team of,
If I try
good
getting on the
guys.
board right now, man, I'm gonna fall on my ass. I'm not gonna get back up, dude. It's so hard.
Bro, my knees can't hold up anymore, so that's done there. But, low impact hobby right here is hiking around with these guys and getting out on the rocks. So that's more my speed, at least, this time around. But yeah, when I hit Edgar up about Salmon Trail, I brought that out. That was pretty fun. First good experience, just, crawling outdoors. And then the next crawl was at Bean Hollow.
Oof.
And then I went out there with it again. And then next thing you know, like, I see all these crazy rigs. I didn't even know what they were at the time, but I was just watching them scale, to me, what I thought were vertical walls. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I'm also just sitting there with my ready to run, watching everybody with their LCG chassis. I'm like, dude, like, I need to get it in this. This is crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Then a couple days later, I messaged Edgar again. I was like, yo, I want to be in Hollow. What is everybody running out there? He's like, all right, get a pork belly. And then he just started sending me lists of parts to get, or just pretty much guiding me on what to get, and which led to this, this guy here.
You actually got the first colorway of that chassis too.
Yeah.
When we seen it, I was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What color is that?" I'm like, "Oh, come on."
Yeah, dude. Eric, he showed
sick.
it, and I was like, "Dude, I like, who's this? I want it. Like, I want it." The color
Yeah, the
was just
color
so
was
sick.
sick,
It was
yeah.
just like the gray rails, the orange accents to just set it off. I was like, "Oh man, I need it," and then got it built up and took off from there.
That's the newer style too of the PBX.
Yeah. When they shorten the rear.
Yeah, and it's not as boxy as the other one.
Yeah, compared, I guess, right to the PB24, which was kind of like the other rendition of the PBX until they started slimming it out. So
Yeah. More of an organic look right there.
yeah, flows a lot better for sure. But yeah, that was my intro to crawling and where, set me up.
Then you got into 24s.
Yeah, I got into 24s. It's just all like the nature of me. I just always like to tinker. Realistically, too, like I have just as much fun building these things than I am out there crawling. So that's what it is, too, at the same time. It's a hobby for me, right? Like anybody else. So keeps me entertained. Keeps my mind at ease, just focused on just sitting at the bench and just tinkering with these little guys.
And just to come back around to Delta, you guys place up there pretty frequently, right?
Pretty consistent, yeah.
Try to.
Try to. I'm humble over here.
It's funny, though, because me and Rex would talk about it, because it would always be me, Rex, and JT, and it was like, I always wanted to beat them. But then we'd always try to go fast, and we'd always screw up, which always kind of led us to just not even, place.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Breaking stuff.
it's like, come on, like, we got to chill. We all got to chill. We know where we're at in, skill-wise, so we started taking our time, and then we started getting more consistent on there. But it was funny, though. It's like, yep.
Yeah, for a while.
Keep up with
I
those
started seeing
guys.
you guys. I'm like, damn, these guys are just going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to push each other, especially even like in the beginning when I first started crawling. Like I met JT, and I obviously met you two a long time ago at this randomly here at Linda Vista. It was at Bark
Barbecue, right?
So yeah, Bark Barbecue and stuff. And then this guy ended up busting me with one of those pork belly chassis that I still have to build.
Yeah.
I'm still working there.
Yeah, but what?
The 10 scale?
Yeah.
10
So
scale.
this guy.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So I think it was it the Bark Barbecue?
Yeah, the Bark Barbecue.
And he pulls up on this little
One wheel.
one wheel thing, right? I'm just like, who's this guy? And he's got like, I see him. He's got little 24s, and you can tell he's kind of like shy. He's sitting on the corner. I'm like, dude, come through, like,
Yeah.
come by.
Yeah.
And who ended up winning that? It was you who won the
No,
chassis,
it was
right? It was.
something else, someone else.
I can't remember
And
what
then
it
they
was.
didn't want it or something. You bust them with it, and then like it's like just give it to someone else that doesn't have it.
But that's when I
And
called
then
him, like,
you
hey,
ended up
Rex, dude, come here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember if it was you who won the raffle ticket, it was someone else, and they were just
someone
like, oh,
else.
I'm not going to use it, or something happened. Where I was just like, dude, give it to that guy. He's new. Like, he just showed up.
Yeah, and everything, dude. Since then, it's been a blessing. Just even seeing, and you guys were like the first 24s that I've seen built up with like FureTech Komodos on there, like the way that you set it up. I even remember taking pictures of seeing how you guys did your setups and stuff.
We had the gliders at that time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, that's right.
We had
All
just
that
got
stuff
them.
was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
The 24s, when they first came out, there wasn't a whole lot.
No,
There was
wasn't.
like very limited amount of like aftermarket parts.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
when you'd go to
yeah.
those Bark meetups on like Tuesdays or Thursdays, like there is no one with 24s really out there. honestly, it was just like me. I'll come over there, and then honestly, I started, talking to JT.
JT, yeah.
And whenever I'd come there, he'll stop playing with his 10 scale and bring out his 24. And then it got to a point for like, a year plus, we're just like trying to outperform each other's rigs. And so we'll, go to Fowler, Dana Rock, or like Linda, and just doing mods. And this was at the time when like, we still had small tires back then. Hyraxes or Mousar Patagonias were the thing. And honestly, that's what, like, those are the perfect tire before, but now they're all bigger tires like Ruptures, Troubadours. But honestly, like, I run trenchers now. Proline trenchers is my favorite tire of all time. And but just trying to, make your rig even outperform each other. And then all of a sudden, like, after 2 years, maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, I came back to one of those bark meetings, and like half of the people had freaking 24s.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is happening out here? Everyone's getting into them and stuff, and like the community is growing, like, and it's just a trip what 24s have become, honestly, ever since when I first started. Because like I said, there's no one out there with 24s. There's barely few people that would actually crawl with them because they didn't think they were capable. But once you start learning how to mod this and stuff, dude, they do 10 scale lines in a different way though.
And they're affordable to build.
It'll get
too,
up,
to a
but
certain
yeah.
point.
It'll get up there somehow.
I was surprised when I did that first comp. How many people actually showed up with 24s?
Oh, dude, that was
Yeah,
that was huge.
That was crazy for me.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people. Like, usually the comps at Delta right now, like within the past couple of months, even rain or shine, 30, 40 heads still.
How long does it take to go through all of them? Like, just the first comp, the first part.
Like each course?
I
Or you
mean,
like,
I know you have 2 courses, right?
there's
Yeah.
2 courses.
How long does it take for those 2 courses to get ran through all?
Dude, I think by like 1 or 2, maybe 2, huh?
2, like
Like 2 p.m.
I
it's
would say
long
around 3
there.
o'clock, depending on how many
Yeah.
people are up there.
What time do you guys get there?
Like 11.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too
Usually
bad.
they start around
Yeah.
12, so it's around 3 hours. I'll say 3.5 hours to 4,
But
depending on how
but
many
then again, they also have other competitions. They have the sumo, the racing.
the
what
rock
else?
race and
The
sumo,
tug of war.
Tug of war.
Yeah.
So they actually started. I don't know. I've seen some people do like tug of war or sumo and stuff like that. But yeah, they've been doing it a lot. I think NorCal's going to be having a competition too soon. So hopefully we'll see how they set up their courses and their events.
You guys crawled NorCal yet?
I crawl a little bit here and there when I go race buggies. Yeah, I'll go in there.
I
and
haven't seen it, but is it pretty decent?
I have fun with the 24s in there.
You sign hella deep.
Yeah, no,
No,
the
it's been a
24s
good
are
course.
good.
It's a good
but
course out there.
if you're bringing like a PBX in there, like it'll walk. Well, any kind of LCG, it'll walk over everything in there. I say some very capable 24s or some trail rigs is good for there. Currently, we'll
Just
see what
make
they
sure
change.
You, stock if you're running. Maybe try and switch over to universal joints when you go to NorCal. 'cause
Oh,
you're
they
gonna-
got a bunch of pockets.
They do.
so
Axle
many
breakers.
pockets,
Yeah.
You're gonna end up breaking your dog bones. So
Yeah.
definitely bring a rig that has universal joints, so just stock on dog bones.
This morning right now, I just saw you guys crawling a hard line. Talk
It's
to
a
me
new
about
hard line.
It's steep.
It is very steep. It's like straight vertical like this. What you call it? I think Eric. We were out here last Tuesday,
Yeah.
and we were just crawling out here, and then I saw Eric from Res. Just trying to this line, and then we're just like, man, can we do these lines? Because in the past I've tried it, but I was like, I could never get it done with my like killer chassis or my Furatech Sith. I was never able to make it up there. And then so we started trying it, and it was like just a perfect temperature. It was really cold at night, and like I said, my favorite tires, these Proline trenchers, they might be smaller, but these hook up on any place that I go to or anywhere I go to, like Bean Hollow, Linda Vista, Fowler, Delta, Floor and Decor up in Pleasant Hill. These just have so much traction, and like they might not be as big as other rigs, but these outclimb them. I'm like giving up on all my big tires, to be honest. I really vouch for these.
Yeah.
And they've proven it, like the places I'd crawl with this. And it's that line over there is pretty steep, and we just learn how to you have to learn how to finesse your rig too when you're driving with a smaller tire, because you don't have a big tire just to crawl over everything. And so you have to look in the actual rock and see if there's like little like nubs or just like little cracks that you can use to lift yourself, or you ride that so you can get up. So hopefully later we'll show you that line if it's still good temperature.
I noticed how you guys were just approaching it. It wasn't straight up or angled. It was more like you guys were kind of zigzagging in a way.
What I was doing there was I was trying to have that line, because it's so vertical. Like I was trying to actually dig my left side wall up on that rock so I can use that rock to climb up it, and that's how I got up it with it. Because if you just go straight like this, it's barely touching. You're not going to be able to get up there. You're just going to flip back up.
Yeah.
You need
So by
something
putting
to
that
hold you back
tire on
down.
me, it was just helping me climb it. So that's a fun new little one that we figured out we can do last week. So I ended up actually going home. Last night I ended up buying these extra outer knuckles, so that from these are axial ones, the SCX24 ones, and I bought these outer ones, and now this is just walking up it.
So you were so against weight. Let's
Yes,
talk about that.
I am against weight. Like honestly, better rigs, like I think within 420 to like 480 is what I would run on my 24 crawlers. Anything above 500, I've noticed that they just don't perform that well. And not people have like a lot of weight, like they go brassed out and stuff, but when I'm running these competitions or helping out in these competitions that I see at Delta or wherever, the people that with the heavy rigs don't really make up lines or like the hard lines and stuff like that.
Seems like it's like holding him back too, right?
And so lighter weights, like this was, before I added this weight, I was at like 430. So I think this added only maybe like 20 grams. So this might be around 450, 460 right now. But it shows them what it can do up there.
And you're running overdrive.
Yes, a little bit of overdrive.
In the transmission or in the axle?
And right here in the front.
The worm gear.
The worm gears.
gear.
Worm gears.
But
I see that you're running full droop, right? You're not running springs, or you're running internal.
I do run internal springs. JT showed us the secret sauce before, and basically running a little tiny little spring that we got off of eBay in here, and it helps with it'll track it back, so you can make ascents and descents pretty easy with this rigs. It doesn't just like come up and then just kick you out. It'll stay planted.
But it still articulate under like when you need it to. Because that's what I'm noticing when you're picking it up and moving it. I can see the suspension.
There's a lot of weight on here.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I'm always telling you, cut your rigs, but I did put weight in the front, but like the rest, I don't even really have much.
Just a diff cover in the rear.
Yeah, I could probably even take that out, but I'm running like carbon fiber links from Furatech, and then the pork belly PB24 chassis, and I usually run a big Komodo. I like big Komodos. These guys always run the smaller.
I run the micro with the 3-cell. Well, right. A lot of it too is just trying to electronic placement.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller footprint to fit in these cages, and just even these kind of layouts on the one I
still
run
need
with
to
the
make
body.
a PB24 cage though. These are
Fun.
sick.
It's the look.
These are
The look
this is heavy still too.
It's only the brass wheels.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
the brass wheels.
Yeah. I actually took a lot of weight out of that.
Shoot, after that line you showed me, I'm about to add more
This
weight.
could make it up that.
We'll try later.
It's wide. What foams do you have? Did that thing slam down on the table?
Stock foams?
No, 3D
No,
printed foams.
Those aren't stock foams, bro.
Oh dang!
Those are 3D printed.
Oh, damn.
But they're,
Oh, I remember. I think you showed us.
these
last
are
time
these
that
are a
you
different
also read.
version.
Oh, okay.
Is
like
that
a
the one that
tracker.
Sean like kind of created, or is it
No.
different? Okay.
No.
Dude, those are so stiff.
Yeah, I'm still playing around with it.
What the heck?
Smaller, like make it smaller diameter, just to give a little bit of wrinkle.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at least a lot more.
But that
support.
side
How do you
wall.
feel like with foams with smaller tires though? Because for me personally, I run stock foams on these.
I was feeling it, dude. I was just like, oh crap.
I only think you need foams when you do have a
Oh,
bigger
damn.
tire.
Smaller tire, yeah. I think you can get away with like the stock foam.
Yeah, I run
or even
stock on
using
these.
a bigger foam from like the bigger tires onto the small ones, just to give you a little bit more cushion.
Yeah.
But if you got it down, I mean, that doesn't feel bad at all. But yeah, with the bigger, larger tires, you definitely need foams.
Yeah,
So
I'm curious to see how this. Dude, that's freaking.
I want to see
solid.
that. Yeah.
It's fucking solid.
Fresh tires too.
Yeah, fresh tires too. Got to break them in.
Yep. Yeah.
That's cute.
And I actually took off the springs inside because last time I was here with you guys, I don't know if you remember, way on top of the waterfall, we were trying to go into that curve,
Yeah, yeah, that.
and
side hill-
it
that
kept
side
just
hill.
pushing me off because my suspension wasn't flexing.
Oh, yeah.
So this time I took them off, and I'm gonna try running with no
what shocks are those?
Hot racing.
RC 4-wheel drive.
hot racing.
Oh, hot racing.
Yeah.
Because it kind of look. Where's the one you had?
This one?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, these
you
are the
got-
hard park ones.
Oh, you got like carbon fiber.
The little
Fucking
spinning
sleeves.
barrel.
Bougie ass builds, dude.
Hey.
Hey, don't
I think
hate.
we all
Ain't
different
nothing wrong
builds.
with it. Ain't nothing wrong with
we
it.
go.
It trickled down from
I'm
the
just
PBX
saying.
or the 10 scale because it's right. You got to throw the money into the suspension is what
Terex.
Edgar told me to do.
What?
Get some good suspension.
Yeah, I think the suspension has a lot. I mean, it varies too. Like, I mean, I think
If you
suspension
if you
wheels
do suspension
and
right,
tires,
Yeah.
you could get away with it.
tires and suspension, man. Because if you don't have any of that stuff, it's just
Yeah.
gonna sit there and spin or throw you
I'll
off the
break
rock.
those guys in two today.
You just want to try that, huh?
Yeah.
The little ATV.
Where's Ken?
Can
throw 'em on there.
do
for real,
do
huh?
you have a person that you can sit?
Yeah, I just haven't finished printing it.
You would think maybe go bigger tire, bro.
Look at this. Look
I
at how
definitely do.
sick this looks.
Yeah, a bigger tire would be pretty good on it.
Yeah, it'll look clean. Maybe ruptures on it.
Or what's the biggest tire out there for the 24?
DJ crawlers? They're like
Possibly.
70 something,
You
right?
guys run that.
I think Jason got them or something.
Yeah, Jason.
For
Jason's got it on his
for 20
PB24.
Jesus,
Yeah, they're
$70
like
bucks for.
No,
No,
70.
70.
Oh, I thought it was
Is
like
it 78 millimeter?
You guys say numbers, and I'm like thinking
they're-
like
they're
money
big.
wise.
Oh,
like,
no.
Holy crap!
I prefer not to run big tires, but some people do.
Yeah. For the longest time, though, I was running ruptures like Rex, but then, I don't know, stuck to the bigger. Because these ones are the Enduro Compens, 65
Yeah, those do
millimeter.
good, too.
But they just look, I don't know, it just looks really good with the cage build, so I kept them on.
Yeah, I think pins with cage looks really good. It looks like, it's almost like a little tiny MOA.
Yeah.
You know, like when you look
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah,
So the pin tires go with this look definitely.
yeah.
Like when you go with like a scale tire or, more of like this, it does the body just complements them.
Yeah.
So what
That's why
about?
you build more than one, right?
Well, yeah.
Seriously.
So what about
So-
trail rigs? I mean, you built a couple good trail rigs. Walk us through a good trail build.
I don't have trail rig. Like
For 24?
Yeah,
my scale ones?
yeah. What would you recommend? When you go on a trail, you actually run them on trails, right?
I built one
So,
actually.
like what trails?
Have you guys seen my my Forerunner like scale build? It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
first
yeah.
gen Forerunner.
I don't think I have.
Oh,
No.
24?
Yeah, 24.
No, I don't think I
No,
have.
that's
either.
like my scale rig. It's currently not running. I switched it up a bit. I just need to get another motor for it, but other than that, it'd be running. But I run for my scale 24 build. I run this Forerunner hard body that I printed out, and then I use the stock axle with axles, and then I use the smaller tusk. I forgot what size. The smallest tusk they have from J Concepts.
This 63?
53.
Oh, there's 3 in there.
Oh, here, let me.
I
got
do
some
have like a
photos of
scale
it.
rig, but it's like gladiator length, and then I put like
This Forerunner.
lights on it and all that stuff.
Oh, I've
I,
never
I
seen
brought
that.
it to. I brought it to
What?
Bean. That
Yeah.
one res.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, dude. It's,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
at
that
Bean
one.
Hollow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you were doing that one crazy hard line that I kept getting hung up on the
Yeah.
corner, you were swinging around it, and I was messing with this guy just
Yeah.
trailing around with it.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Can't really trail with the 24 though, because you're too slow.
You just gotta find a little
Unless you
small
put a
section, you know.
3 has battery in there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, stock would be the best way to keep it, right?
Yeah.
Stock rig would barely lighted, like lightly mod. Don't even really add much to it.
Yeah. I think mine was stock. Well, not
Definitely
stock,
tire
but it was a
rig.
C10 wheelbase build, but it had the PB24 rails on it. So
Yeah,
I should have brought it too. Dang.
I'm actually gonna start building was it the AMT Yoda, the little hard body?
Oh yeah.
That's my next one, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna
I
be
was
my
thinking
trail.
about picking up that kit too.
Yeah,
That
it's-
looks nice.
You're
It's
all
cheap
about
now. They're
that.
like $30, dude. I remember they were discontinued for the longest time, and people were asking like $150 for that body.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Where'd you find it? Amazon?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
in stock now.
Oh,
they
nice, nice.
they redid it. It's like it's not even 124. It's 120 on the scale size.
Yeah.
You know what wheelbase that one fits? Is it C10?
The C10.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Man,
But I mean, if you cut the fenders up, you can get down to the Gladiator.
Yeah, you should see his scale rigs. He's all about
Oh,
scale.
You know what? And that's funny you said, because in the beginning of this whole thing, dude, I was like, screw scale. Like, I didn't really like it. Because
Oh,
I like the
performance.
performance. Yeah, dude. I was just purely performance. And then, like, once I got that down, I was just like, okay, I know my rigs can do
Yeah.
this and that. I'm like, I want to try that shit with, like, a hard body or something that's more limited, like a smaller tire or 3-linked.
Yeah.
And just went nuts. Like now it's like to me it's like a hard body's dope.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like you do some crazy shit if you tune it right.
Yeah.
And people don't see that. Like they're like, oh, it's a hard body, it's not gonna perform. Like, well, there's little things you can do to make them perform.
Like your class 2?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
thing's
Well,
crazy good.
Yeah, the class
great.
2.
Nice.
The thing with the class 2 is that you can make that top body really light if you use what's it called, styrene interior. So
Oh, okay.
the weight's pretty much gone, but it still has an interior.
Yeah.
And like on my C1, I even use on the C1 I use the RC 4-wheel drive interior, and that's the full big plastic one. That one's heavy.
That one's just the pressed Lexon interior, or is it?
No,
like,
it's like
it's
just
like
it's like a
mold?
hard plastic, dude.
Oh shit.
It's
okay.
crazy. It's heavy, but I mean it does well.
Okay.
But I think the Tamiya interior is thinner and smaller, but it still fits the Yoda body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
We're gonna get you guys into hard bodies, dude.
I know that's next on the
somewhat
bill. I gotta.
No, but like 1/10 scale hard bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta
We
figure
gotta
out.
get him on the 10 scale first.
Yeah, just get him on any kind of 10 scale,
I'm
cause
not gonna bust a
JT
JT
is
and
just
just
multiplying
leave
his
the
10
20.
scales right now.
How many you got now?
He got two PBs.
Yeah, he was over at
You're
the.
falling
man.
behind, bro.
He just left us.
He's heartbroken. You can
This
see in
guy
his
also
eyes.
left us too
Oh,
for
okay.
buggies.
Yeah, I did kind of step away. Well, currently,
He's into
kind of.
buggies now.
I got really deep in racing buggies right now, so.
You're after that high, that adrenaline.
Well, he's
kinda
doing
like,
hella
it's
good.
di-
This guy
it's different for
podiuming all the
sure.
time, man.
Yeah, but yeah, no, racing buggies is pretty different from like the 24
It's
comps.
just too slow for his ass.
I don't know. It just gave me something else, and I just got hooked on it. It's crazy.
I think anything RC.
Yeah.
You done bashing yet?
Well, back then, like when I was in RC cars, that's kind of like what I was doing. Like I had like a old low C triple XT, like a ready to run back like after high school that I would just bash around, and then I had a Mini T, the Mini T Pro back then also, and then I used to be part of like the forums, like when forums used to be very like popular back then with all those kind of groups, and then like a lot of those groups I was in was like one was called Beat Your Truck, and it was just a bunch of bashers. And then another one was 118th.com, and it was one that was like dedicated to the Losi Mini B, and everybody would just share their their Losi builds, like straight up aluminum Integi parts, and then like Team Tekken was like the big brushless system besides the Mamba, I forgot which Mamba, but it was like the Tekken Mini Rage is what I was using for my Mini T. I would just bash around with that in my backyard, so mini RC cars has always been I guess passion of mine. In my blood, pretty
And
much.
for buggies, you run mini or 1/10?
Oh, for the racing buggies currently, I run 1/10, but I also have a Losi Mini B. I don't run that one too much. Running that at NorCal is kind of hard for me. I'm still trying to figure out how to tune that thing. But my 1/10 scale buggy at NorCal is, I would say, pretty tuned to how I drive it or how capable I can drive it currently. So yeah, I've been doing that the past 3 months. Just switch it up.
Something different.
Yeah, something different from crawling.
Don't go into drag. That's a whole nother book.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't want to get carried into that. Knowing my background with actually like the 1-to-1
Yeah.
car scene,
Yeah.
like into drag, it's gonna be.
You still got your Mustang?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I just took it
Hell
out
yeah.
last night.
Oh shit.
That's always been my passion.
Yeah.
That was my first love.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
The Mustang?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm not getting into drag. We'll follow back in like a few months.
Next thing you know, we're into
You
drag.
see some big old slicks in the rear.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, no, I'm good, dude.
Nice.
You guys want to get on the rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Let's get some
Alright, then.
footage going, and you guys want to start off on the hard line?
Okay.
I
We'll try
think
it.
I gotta warm up,
Try it.
but I'll just follow Rex's lines.
Cool.
All right.
go.
Sounds
Or did
good.
you have
Crack
anything
them
else to close off on?
No, that's good. So follow us on YouTube so you can see the rest of the running video, and keep up
Yeah,
this.
100. 100, cuz.
All right,
Thank you,
fellas,
guys.
Stay
I
tuned.
appreciate it.
Has anyone made it ever down? I'm just kidding. I want to fuck my shit up. Give it a shot. Damn, Jordan. That was tight. That was a sick one. That was big.
Nope, Rex, don't do it down.
Why did you try it?
I'm curious.
Oh shit, wrong one. Look at these little mountain goats.
Yeah, I found that little hook right there. It's pretty simple, but it just looks so simple. Like, see here? There we go.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's easy mine, huh? Probably goes back.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't catch it. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't want to break my dick.
No, like you could, I guess, just make adapters so you could like use that as the entrance to it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I have, because last time I did this, I had like part of a power bank, and it's
I should do pink and silver.
It's really small.
I know.
Pink and
What's your name?
Alex.
So I
Alex.
swapped these tires out
And
from
you're running trenches
dude, it went from
for the
60
first time,
over
right?
to 66
Correct.
What do you have to say about them?
almost feel heavier.
Coming from like a 68
Is it not that
millimeter
thing?
tire.
But it's
really
still, it's a lot
strange,
heavier than what I think I
but
added almost
once you
100 grams
realize
just
how
for these tires on the wheel swap.
traction in relation to
But
tire
I still have to get
size
new foams and actually I'm getting actual,
in
actual
these
inserts,
areas,
you know,
it's
and then,
key,
real
and in
tires.
this
'Cause
specific
is a
area,
really conformed right now.
traction is key, not so much the tire size. So the traction that the
does
trencher
look good, though.
provides
It's not
is
too bad.
ridiculous compared to
The battery's a little
again,
high though, but it's not
68
too
mil,
bad though.
yeah,
It's-
63
I'm
mil.
gonna try
Oh, we
to,
gave you the low roof too.
those
If
low
only they
ones.
made it into a 63 mil size, that'd be nice because I'm about
Yeah,
the
I'm
stance.
all about that too.
I'm about that
I want
stance,
a
you know,
trencher that's a
but
little bit bigger, and that'll
I'm pretty
kill all
astonished.
these 24
I
tires
think
out there.
I'm gonna buy a set of trenchers.
Yeah, but they are
It's a really
cheap,
good car.
though.
Yeah, it is.
This guy.
You saw what happened yesterday. That's why.
When I first was making my 24 comp builds, I was just running 24s.
Yeah.
Or I mean,
Like in this section,
But
if
then
I
when
were
ruptures
to be
came out,
using the ruptures, they'd be
Yeah.
110.
Spinning.
They look hella sick.
Yeah,
so
they
I
do.
kept them.
spinning.
But you know they should have made
yeah,
them a little bit
I'm a
taller.
big believer in the trencher now.
Nice.
It'd be pretty sick if they gave fucking at least 60.
Oh, they are the tires.
Yeah, look at it. Dude, they look sick. Huh?
Dude, they're little mini tires.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, there's the 53s in them. They make 53s.
Okay.
But then these are
These are nice. These are so nice, dude. These are 63. Do you mount them this direction? Is it supposed to be this way?
No, I for my 1/10, I mounted them
Okay.
just how they are mounted here.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah, 'cause you want
you want
the-
the corner.
You want the
it
corners,
to
yeah.
cut in.
You want the V's to be going,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I don't know if it's worth it though, but I bought some,
Dude, yeah, trenchers, bro.
was it from Mofo? I think it was, Mofo RC, they have heavy brass links, right?
They do look
Brass high clearance links, so I bought those. They're 35 grams apparently, so.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I'm thinking if I'm gonna add weight, might not as well add the weight load, so.
With your axle being that heavy, I don't even think you need to
look
put
at the width on that thing.
like rims, bro. Just run the stock ones, bro. They're good. Look at that. They're still planted, bro. Sheesh. Those are the DJ crawlers?
No, those are ruptures.
Oh, ruptures.
Oh, they didn't crawl good, dude.
PB things.
These all PB 24s, right?
I don't know.
That looks all weird though because it has no body.
Is that PB too?
Mine is.
Oh, that's a PB? Damn. PB's out here, cuz. Small packing gets caught up.
Lead us, Rex. Yeah.
No!
Tell us where to go. Don't fall that way.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
Put those rocks. Balance on those rocks.
They look so cute. What? Where's yours? You're supposed to. You have them. I still need to build mine. You should have just brought it. We can build it right now.
I don't have anything.
I have parts, battery, a servo.
That's a pretty extreme side. I don't know.
Fuck, how'd you get up there?
Yeah. How'd you get up there? Did you go on the right side?
Yeah, no, I went to the left, but you can go to the right. I think you can make it with yours because of your wheelbase. The right's doable.
These tires grip much better than the DJ Color ones for sure.
The what?
These tires are fucking crazy. Just
It doesn't look
funny.
aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it looks funny. But the grip though, man. Let's see you go through that harder line.
That's a tough line right there. You make it up there, Rex?
Yeah. Oh, my battery died. You want to see this line?
Do they make any
Yeah.
tires?
In the video,
Which one?
this one right here. If you put up close,
Walking through it.
this side right here, this angle. It looks easy, but it's a hard line. Let's see. Still good temperature right now. We figured this line out on last Tuesday, like I said.
So you get a point of view.
Damn, see, it's freaking steep, but it is doable with the right finessing. Oh my God, look at it. So what I've been doing is hooking my hold. Well, not really that. You gotta use your I'm trying to use my tire. That's what it's called, No, I did that wrong too. Well, let's see. Nope. One more. There you go. Using my tire. Damn. See, you gotta hella finesse it. This is maybe I'm just shy because it was 100. Maybe I can go this way. Did actually come with it. Oh, yep.
Oh no!
Small tire game.
What's the little bit small? That's a really popular setup though.
It is.
Damn.
But it is a hard line. You see how steep it is?
Yeah.
His +8's gonna probably. His approach is a little bit different.
I still gotta put the gladiator link on mine.
Oh, yeah, right now.
My other cage joint.
I think I'm gonna give up the charge. I'm gonna keep the charge on that.
Steve, bind your noble to my other 24.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. Huh? You can just bind your radios, right? And then start driving you. Wait, did you make it up? Huh? Did you make it up? No, I didn't make it up. No.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it after you though.
Look at the way they're approaching it.
Oh.
See how different it is? Depending on the wood too.
Yeah.
Plus four
I gotta pick it right.
won't even make it up his way.
It's distractingly bright.
Oh, I should go get the carbon fiber.
Look at that.
Stickers,
Let's go.
right?
Oh, that's right, huh?
That's a new way to get about that line. It's close.
Who would have thought?
That's the way I have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do
I have to do it that way. Yeah, I couldn't do it the way you did, where you just squeeze between the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Oh! Look at that. Ooh, hang line.
That driver rear needs to.
Oh, no.
The driver rear now, because there's a hole in there. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit, that was a good turn. Oh,
Time for your mama.
no, I'm too far off.
man. Oh no, where's your sitting there?
But there's no, honestly, we haven't
It's
figured
funny how
out
the
an
little
exit
nuts
to
for
that.
the tire, it's just like...
Yeah, we haven't figured out an exit to get up that shit. Made it up to this part right here, though. But we don't know how to exit it still. Oh, that's a different way.
Oh,
hey.
man.
Give it a shot.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. I'm gonna try that.
See how hard that shit is? You should put it down here. Just because you can actually see how steep it is. Oh, but your longer wheelbase than they
Yeah.
you drop off.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm gonna do this.
It's a trip, right? You have to use that nub. I'm off already.
I send it off here. You make sure people are down there when you do it.
Let's see, they're hard lines here.
Turn them into a basher.
Oh God, what is that?
Oh God.
Where?
What is that?
Just send it.
Oh, all that pollen.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Right?
No, this is mine.
Oh, send it over there. Look at that one.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks, guys. Are you guys gonna be able to fund this?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
With Monopoly money.
Your body.
Your body. Oh my God.
It's the bathroom.
I can't believe you fucking did it that high.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. It breaks.
Hang on, no gas.
Bro, that was crazy.
Put the body back on.
This hangman was good. That was epic.
Oh shit, that's sick.
Probably
I can't believe you flew that far. I thought you were just gonna clear the
shit.
So you see where I'm getting at?
Yeah, you're trying to get the inner right there, right?
And the rear too.
Yeah.
The rear's not breaking over.
No. Oh shit, there's a ledge right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the rear's just
Yeah.
keeping me from going over.
Yeah. It's gotta rotate, you know.
Oh man.
with the camera.
Hey, so Jason, see, I was getting hung up here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't bounce out. If I can get it to hop out of there,
Then your
I
left
think
front,
it,
yeah, you can
it'll
reach over,
release
yeah.
it.
I wonder if I can get these into the hangman.
Jump over someone.
Dude, have you made it up that one yet?
Dude, why are you trying to catch that, man?
Take care of my boy.
Hey,
You're real good.
You're gonna make me fucking
Hey,
break.
Tony, sit, lay down right there. Let him jump over you.
No, dude.
Take care of my boy.
what?
Someone's shit's going on.
Oh, my battery's still plugged in?
If you don't have a cat, start talking about a cat.
And then
If you have a cat, start talking about stuff. And they will start giving you cat.
Exactly.
I told someone that and he was like, no, that's not fair. Like, I dare you. I bet you $100.
Just walk up there like nothing, huh?
PB things, bro. PB things.
Wait, you got a 24?
I can't even descent without flipping over.
2 seconds into driving it. That's where I came from earlier, Alex.
Right and then left, right and left.
I don't do 24s.
I don't.
Just walk up there like nothing.
Well, I see what you did, Rex. Yeah. And then you shimmied over. And then go right. I would ride that one.
so quiet.
You went different. You know what the ruptures, Rex, right here? Yeah. Always sides. The ruptures? To the right. Always. Yeah, to me it was pretty. So you actually get your card.
Ooh, 100. There you go. Drop it back a little bit. Yeah.
What tires are those?
And Jora comp pins? Yep. They're pretty good here too, but they do grind. Let's go! That's 100 for you, cuz! Sheesh.
How'd you meet that guy over there? I meet him. I met him in Delta.
Oh,
He came out here hella
we
far
did
to
a
come
trade. Yeah, he goes from Brentwood. Oh shit. Okay.
PB things, bro. PB things, huh?
I like those pro lines.
Oh, dude, my new favorite tire.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the shocks.
Oh,
Sorry.
I like them.
I know, right? Sold mine, but I had the long travel ones. Maybe I should consider the small ones.
Yeah, they're nice. So, you know what I realized?
Oh, you go, right?
Yeah.
You know what I realized with these shocks over there? You know how when you have to go up, your shock has to go down?
Oh.
I realized that with these shocks, it helps that. It helps you compress a lot better.
Where's the oil filled?
Yeah.
Those are good. Damn, I should have sold mine. But mine were also long travel.
Oh, okay.
And if I had the long travel, I would have also wanted the other one that's not long travel.
Good.
So it could be like one long travel, one short.
That's what I did with this. Last time I had the long ones in the rear.
Yeah.
But I angled them hella hard so they don't like raise the chassis.
This is a hard one over here. I don't know if it's gonna do it.
Dude, it was like balanced. Like what the fuck?
It's weird driving someone else's rig.
Yeah.
Mine's not wide enough for but this one here.
Not again.
Keep going.
That's a good save.
Nice.
Those axles are sick.
What are those?
The Muse.
I can see the turning radius on them. Now I know where the line is at. Come on.
There you go. Those ruptures, huh?
Yeah, well, it's learning where the line's at. Then once you get a couple of tries in, you're welcome. And this is with that bent chassis.
Really?
It's look at it.
Oh, it is.
I took a heat gun to it by accident.
Made it better, right? That's the secret
Yes,
sauce.
bro. Secret sauce. YouTube later.
Oh, I'm fucking up now because you.
No pressure.
Let's go, Jordan.
No pressure.
He just created another line at Linda.
Oh.
This is right before
Let's
I
fucking go.
I traded the ECR.
Let's fucking go.
I can do it for you.
That's PB things, dog.
Jorden, so
Look at that. Let's fucking go.
new line unlocked.
That is a new line. That is a new line.
For Jorden.
I can't get over this ridge right here.
Did you give it the beans? Did you get it with the beans earlier?
No, I was able to clear this rock right here.
Your pumpkin's hitting right now.
No, it's his link. It's his link, but it's
No, no, no. Right there.
I send it off.
Get further. Go further left.
You gotta get that tire on the
Hook on that. Let's fucking go! Hey, we're gonna get CMC'd for PB24s now. Let's go! Let's go! That's big tire gang. That's big tire gang.
Hey,
big
it
tire
landed.
gang.
It made it.
There you go.
Hey, big tire gang, food. That was.
So I was
fucking
trying to make it
sick.
sure because I did it earlier. I was like, no, I got to do it twice.
Mud turning. Do I have those ones? I do. I think I do.
What is that?
Do you have thumbs in there?
No, they're inserts on that one. Multi-terrains.
Dude, yeah, the ruptures. Look at that. New We're unlocking new lines all day here for the 24, bro. Let's go. See, big tire gang can do it.
Get you on some hang lines.
Yeah.
Let me just see real quick once again. Just.
You know what? I'm gonna go try this line down here. Eric had me fucking trying.
Oh, the. Is it the JT one?
No, that one's cool, but no, he's got this other thing up here.
How did you get up there first? Did you come up this way and then hook?
I try to get the pumpkin lined up right here, and I try to make sure my passenger rear
okay.
shifts
I feel
down
like I
and it
can do it
catches. There you go. Yeah, you're on the
You
right
go
track.
left
Yep,
into
yep.
that rock?
You're on the right track.
I just need a
Yes,
bigger
sir.
tire.
Exactly. That's.
I
Oh,
need
all
a
right.
bigger tire.
Oh, damn.
I'm
But
switching.
that's exactly it right there. That's how you get up in there.
Let's switch up. We need bigger tire gang now. I love small tire gang, but this hang line's a big tire gang. Oh, let's get this off pretty though. Damn, that was so
Battery's
good.
dead.
Be right back. Okay.
Behind the scenes.
I have not the SE. I have the the 1800, right?
No, the car, Rex actually.
Oh.
They put a
Okay. Never mind.
So
They said hobby. Oh my God.
the issues with these.
You see my servo horn? That's like the downside of having the servo on axles, or the battery on axles sometimes.
All about those ruptures, baby.
Yeah.
Is that G-Speed?
I could send a lot better. And without voice, it would have been.
It's made for that one, right? So you could choose the different colors and shit too, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
Purple is like the wrong color fucking purple though.
You always work on your rig.
You can always
It's gonna be darker.
you can put some clear coat on there, right? Or like clear glass or something, you know? That might work out.
I'm getting help on the rail.
I'm just gonna run it.
I gotta drop it.
This line right here. I made this line for the first time last time I was here.
9 minutes ago she told me, yeah, you gotta go home.
Wait, you said for the first time?
For the first time, yeah. I mean, I remember like trying to do it many times before though, and I never really. I remember got up to it, but I couldn't actually get through it, you know. But
Let's go.
let's see if I could do it again. Hopefully.
Let's fucking go. You're almost close. You're almost there. Yeah, let's
Right?
go. Look at
It
that.
is the extra reach, you know.
fucking-
Like Eric was talking about that.
That's
when you
PB
use
things,
the,
bruh.
four-wheel steer, it's like you just shorten the wheelbase, extend the wheelbase, you know, at will and stuff. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, you can see it also.
Let's go. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
There you go.
That's the sickest line.
3
bro.
times.
Good shit. 3 times on that way.
Thank you for joining us in another episode of RC Cars and Coffee. Did you get the trailers you're aching for? If so, join us next time for more RC wisdom and pro tips. Till then, happy growling!